There's a new Toy Story coming out, and the only reason you know that is because probably for the last 5 weeks, you've been hearing Taylor Swift singing about how she misses an old friend on the radio for 3 years. Yeah, there's not much to say about it. It's Toy Story. Currently, Toy Story 5 has a 94% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is actually the lowest of the franchise. If this is low, then Disclosure Day was one of the worst pieces of cinema I've ever seen.
Disney and Pixar's Toy Story 5. Only in theaters June 19th. Tickets available now.
Finally, a new DC movie. I know, we've all been eagerly waiting that since David Corenswet took on the role of Superman last year in the self-titled film. Now, it's time for Millie Alcock to take her turn as a famous soup in Supergirl. This cosmic adventure is bigger in scope than the original Superman, and is a lot more lighthearted in tone. Don't worry, you won't cry by the end of it. Crypto's also here, so that's even more reason to watch. There's a new Minions movie.
All who value their lives should fear this.
Next up is arguably what may be one of the biggest movies of the summer, if not the biggest. And that, of course, is The Odyssey. The Odyssey is an adaptation of the classic Homer epic that you probably had to read in school at some point in your life. If you didn't know, because apparently you've never been in school, The Odyssey follows Odysseus, the leader of the army who participated in the Trojan War, as they attempt to go back home, but due to a series of miscalculations, mistakes, and bad decisions, they end up coming face to face with the wrath of the gods. This is directed by Christopher Nolan, who of course did the Dark Knight trilogy, Oppenheimer, Inception, the most confusing film you've ever seen, and many other films. But it is guaranteed to be a classic, and honestly, you gotta see it on the biggest screen you can. Tom Holland and Zendaya will also play opposite each other again in Spider-Man Brand New Day, the fourth film in Tom Holland's Spider-Man franchise. This one, which connects into the MCU, follows Peter Parker after the events of Spider-Man No Way Home as he faces familiar faces, new foes, and much more as not only Peter Parker, but Spider-Man himself undergoes maybe what are the biggest changes of his life.
Huh. All right, just give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'm not in high school anymore. Oh, did you stretch? You a big stretcher? It's so good for you. You ready?
Have you ever wished that The Purge was more like a rom-com? No? Too bad! We came up with that idea anyways. Yes, this is a real film. Universal picked it up, and it's from the guy that did Easy A, so you know it's going to be good. One Night Only will star Callum Turner and Monica Barbaro as it takes place in an alternate reality version of America where premarital sex is outlawed except for on one night. Yes, this is a real movie. Yes, I do feel uncomfortable talking about it. One Night Only will come out later this year and will either be pretty good or not good. It depends on if the director actually put his heart and soul into this movie.
Are you two together? I'm gonna need a clear answer.
You're cute when you're nervous.
I'm not nervous.
Then you're just cute.
In the early 2020s, Warner Brothers was bought out by media conglomerate Discovery in what ended up being one of the most divisive, controversial, and impactful mergers to happen in corporate history. During that merger, many shows and films were written off for taxes. Those included Close Enough, Infinity Train, and the film you are about to see, Coyote vs. Acme. Coyote vs. Acme, which released to widespread critical acclaim when it first was tested, follows Wile E. Coyote, yes, that one, as he attempts to sue Acme, for their horrible products. While many theorize that this film was written off due to its anti-corporate messaging, it's also just an incredibly fun film, as it combines elements of Who Framed Roger Rabbit with legal dramas. This is the movie Acme didn't want you to see.
is up, Doc?
The Acme Corporation is releasing this film for accounting purposes only. We do not condone any of the storylines depicted.
It has been a big year for Olivia's. And now, yet another Olivia will stake her claim in the cinematic silver screen with her latest film, which was fresh from Sundance with high critic praise. This is The Invite. The Invite stars Olivia Wilde opposite Seth Rogen as a married couple whose relationship is on the brink. She randomly decides to invite their upstairs neighbors, who are very passionate and a lot more in love than they are, to a dinner party. At that dinner party, secrets are revealed, some hilarious, cringeworthy, and straight-up weird moments occur, and invites are given. Will you accept the invite?
They're fucking with us!
We really just wanted to see the apartment.
Why do I feel like everyone knows something except for me? Just to be clear. You, her, and me.
Yes.
Me too.
Yes, also you.
Here's an interesting idea. What if I did this, but I taught you how to steal? Well, that's the point of David Leitch's new film, How to Rob a Bank. You may know that name from such films as Deadpool 2, Bullet Train, and The Fall Guy. And now he delivers this smart heist film. It follows a group of content creators who begin filming themselves robbing banks, as the title suggests, teaching other people how to do it as a giant middle finger to capitalism and the government. Now, that premise, while already interesting at its core, is filled with social commentary and super stylized action that you just can't avoid. This is How to Rob a Bank. Who's robbing who?
Cops!
Oh, shit.
Dude, you blew a stop sign!
Robert Pattinson is Chris Hansen in A24's prime time. That's it. That's the tweet.
And you're about to be a part of television history.
We're gonna be the #1 show on TV.
There's slick action, and then there's slick action. And according to critics out of film festivals, that's what Onslaught is. From the director of Your Next, and then also that other movie, I guess, Onslaught follows a government secret, a killing super soldier program, that accidentally escapes containment and wreaks havoc on a community, and one mom's quest to protect her kin and her town. In order to fight a killing machine, you have to become one.
Cover your ears.
Why?
I'm just gonna say a lot of bad words, okay?
Come on, you little bitch!
Wrong trailer park, motherfucker!
Onslaught, Primetime, and The Invite, alongside many other films, are available with free tickets in the A24 membership. And you can book those tickets right now, actually.